Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, guys. We have a new Spiders tournament event where we gotta use only epic champions in order to get a free summon for the new PRISM crystal summoning pool, where we have some very awesome legendaries and epics as well. So in order to get to 2750 points, you approximately will require around 3k energy. It really depends what stage you're farming. Now in today's video, I'm going to show you a very simple duo team that can do stage 25 with food, guys, epic champions, and you don't actually need anything too crazy on them, to be honest with you guys. Plus, I do want to show you a different team for stage 20 as well, which will use enemy max HP, just to kind of like give you guys a couple of different options. So, diving straight into the main topic. If you guys enjoy the content, make sure you smash a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps a lot. We have Akak the Vanderain, and we have this Doom Tower champion, Akot the Seared. Now, the HP burn champion, which is Akot, can be replaced by any other epic HP burn champion that's AoE. You have two different options. You have Mordecai, and you have Skrank the Void epics. So, any of these three epic champions as AoE HP burn will work in the team. I feel like the one that's a bit harder to replace is Akak, and that's mainly because of the skill that he has and the passive. So he will freeze all of the spiderlings. They won't actually get to move as much. The HP burn will actually drop a lot of damage. And at the same time, we are getting a bit of healing and thermometer from his passive, you know. So it will be a pretty interesting combination. Let me just quickly put some food. One thing to keep in mind, you can only use epic food, guys. Don't use rares, commons, or uncommons, because you're not going to get points for the tournament. So very important to keep that in mind. You can just use epic food. So let me just quickly find some epic food. As example, let's just take these ones, okay? 5 epics. You need a full team of epics. The preset, let me just quickly show you that. It's very simple. It's nothing too crazy in there. Basically, when you go into the spider dungeon, you're not going to have all of the spiderlings out. 2 of them will spawn only after one of your champions takes a turn. So in order to ensure that we're going to apply HP burn on all of them, and we're going to have the freeze on all of them, we have Akak going first at 241 speed, opening with the A2, and then we prioritize the A3, very important. And Akot going directly with the A1 because he will be the second champion to go. He will apply the HP burn. You want to prioritize that skill. And he will apply it on all of the spiderlings. Let me just quickly show you exactly how this works. It's a very consistent team. Akot going in with the A2. We're buffing. The spiderlings dropped. We're applying HP burn. The food dies. And from here on, we're basically slowly going to sort this out. We applied the freeze right now. And the thing is, we do have the freeze coming in a bit too late initially, which is not a big deal because, anyway, the Spider Queen is going to heal regardless. The only thing that will change the whole situation here is that the run will take a bit longer because of the animations. But once we have the freeze on and we have everything on point, this actually runs pretty fast. Like, look at that. The spiderlings don't actually take a turn like this, so they're basically not wasting our time in here with the animations. We're landing more HP burn. And why I say that this team is very consistent is because it will always end at the exact same sort of time and at the exact same cycle. So from here on, the boss don't actually heal again. And because of it, it will always end at around 1 minute and 25 seconds, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we have the burn, we have the freeze on, and slowly we're just completely melting the boss down. Now, if you have a decreased cooldown mastery on Akot, as an example, this might mess up a bit the order of the skills. But again, 1 minute and 27 seconds. We got the food. We got some levels on them, XP. And then, of course, we got 17 points for the tournament. And you might get some decent gear. Now, I know for a fact that in the past, I've made a full epic team for the Spider 10 hard mode. I don't have that ready right now, and that will mess up my Hydra team. But I'm going to link that video in the pinned comment if you guys want to see it. And I'm quickly going to show it to you right now. So over 1 year ago, I made this team, guys, with no legendaries for stage 10 hard mode. Now you can replace that Cold Heart with a Husk or a Royal Guard or a different enemy max HP that will take a turn before the rest of the champions. As I mentioned, I will link this video in the pinned comment if you want to see a team for stage 10 hard mode. The main thing that you need to keep in mind, most of these champions are a must-have. There are no replacements for them. So that's why in today's video, I decided to give you guys a more budget-friendly option. Duo with food, like this, you're basically gonna maximize your energy. You're not gonna waste precious energy on doing the tournament. At least you're gonna level up a few champions in the process. Let's do quick another run. Then I want to show you a different team that can do stage 20 with enemy max HP. Now, you won't be able to defeat stage 25 only with enemy max HP. It will be pretty hard. I mean, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, don't get me wrong. But it's going to be much harder because the enemy max HP has a cap on stage 25, a 10% per hit. So basically, you're going to need 10 hits from the enemy max HP skills in order to take the Spider Queen down. Maybe you're going to need more than 10 because the Spider Queen will get to heal as well. You're just not going to be able to rotate those skills fast enough to kill the boss. So HP burn is much, much easier. As I mentioned, you can replace Akot with Mordecai or with what's his name? The other epic champion that can put HP burn, Skratch, right? You have 3 options. This is a free Doom Tower epic champion that you get. If you're new to the game, probably you're not gonna have him, but you might have Mordecai or somebody else. And Akak the Vanderain can be replaced by different support champions in here, but you might require more support in the team, and that will drop some of the food. As an idea, if you really want to do it, you know. It's not something impossible to do this. I haven't tried to see if we can solo with Akot, to be honest. I think it would be possible. But hey, I don't want to waste even more time in the Spiders than dungeon. So there you go. I'm gonna show you the builds and stuff in just a second. Let's quickly try to go to stage 20. Now, what will be a bit more challenging in here, to be honest with you guys, is having enough copies of the enemy max HP champions. So I will start, of course, with Royal Guard. I think I have 2 copies. The more, the merrier, to be honest with you guys. You still want to have some support in here. I wouldn't suggest you to match HP burn with enemy max HP, because Royal Guard has AoE skill, will kill the Spiderlings. The burn will just be wasted, basically, you know. So let's bring in 1 Royal Guard. Let's bring in 1 Husk, which is weak affinity, not the best champion to use on here. Then Geomancer can work. Geomancer can 100% work because of his passive. He's gonna be probably the best HP burn combination with enemy max HP, to be honest. We're gonna bring a defense down and a decrease attack, and then we're gonna bring in a support characters. I'm not gonna bring Akak because that will basically reduce the damage that I deal versus the Spiderlings with the enemy max HP, or with any skill in general because of the freeze, you know. But I'm gonna look to bring in a support champion. Probably I could try either a Doom Priest, or I could try let's just go with Rectal Dread. I'm not even sure if they're all set in here in terms of speeds and stuff, but we're just gonna go in blind on stage 20 with this team, guys, and see the result, you know. So we have defense down and decrease attack. Sweet. 1 enemy max HP. 2 enemy max HP hits. Of course, you can always bring in actually White Dryad Nia to reset Royal Guard. That could work. White Dryad Nia to reset Royal Guard, and it's gonna be job done. We're gonna do that in the next run. Now, having Geomancer will help when the Spider Queen will actually take a turn and will deal the AoE damage. That's when the passive from Geomancer will come in play here. But this is not too hardcore anymore, stage 20, to be honest. Like, we have so many options in terms of what champions we can use in here. You can use HP burn, the same thing we did on stage 25, but there's no point to do it, you know. And there you go. Bang, 57 seconds. Stage 20. This is 16 energy and is the best thing to farm, to be honest with you. Because you're basically using less energy for each run. But you have lower chances to get better gear, basically, you know. So Up to you exactly what you guys value the most. You see Geomancer 1.8 million damage, Husk 2.3, Royal Guard 3.3. So let me just quickly show you what other thing we could do. Clearly, we don't need a Raptor Rat in this team. So instead, what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna bring a White Rhinonia. If I quickly can find them. Where are you hiding? They're not empowered. There we go. So we have one. I think she might be the fastest in the team. So instead of having her open with the A2 directly, I'm going to prioritize the A1 first. And then I'm going to have her reset the Royal Guard takedown. Just watch it. So defense down. A1. We put some Hex in there too. Helps a little bit with the curse set. Royal Guard using the takedown. And then we're going to have White Rhinonia, who should go for a Royal Guard right here. Oh, she buffed. Okay. I supposed to set up... I was so sure that she will always use the A2. And now she's going to use it on Geomancer. So that's my bad because of the preset. Or have I completely stopped the A2? Or do I need to prioritize it? That's a bit weird. She should definitely use the A2, but seems like she just doesn't want to. Maybe we need them to be on lower HP. So we got 43 seconds this time around. Let me just quickly check the preset. For whatever reason, she just refuses to use the A2. So there we go. Put that as main priority. Let's go back into it. This should make it even faster. Probably like 30 seconds. Okay, defense down, decrease attack. A weaken would help quite a bit in here as well. So we got Geomancer with a weaken. He's a bit slower than Husk, unfortunately. There we go, decrease cooldown on Royal Guard. I haven't prioritized his A2 though. So hopefully he's still gonna do it. Hopefully he's gonna do it when he's gonna have it available. Okay, the next turn he should have it available. I think Nia decreases the cooldown by 2 skills if I'm not mistaken. And there you go, 34 seconds as expected. Now if you make Geomancer faster than Husk, which in my case is not what's happening, then basically you're gonna have weaken, so Husk is gonna deal additional damage. Let me just quickly walk you through the builds and everything else that I have on all of these champions that we just used. So Royal Guard is on Savage. You do want to have Savage on your enemy max HP nukers. That's why I really think that the first team that I showed you is the best out of all of them. Super simple to make, and you don't need Savage, crazy, crit rate, crit damage, etc. You know? But these are the stats on my Royal Guard. Of course, I have no area bonuses for the Spider's Den and will never have, most probably, unless they're making it extremely, extremely hard. But these are the stats on Royal Guard. As you may notice right here, he's built for the Dark Fae in the Doom Tower. That's why he has so much accuracy and speed. Then Masteries, Helm Smasher as tier 6. No-brainer, that's the main thing that you want to get. Geomancer, he is built on Relentless. It's just the Geomancer that I'm using in the Iron Twins Fortress. These are his total stats right here. You don't need a Relentless. If it would be faster than Husk and Royal Guard, would be perfect because you have defense down and weaken. So that would complete your team 100%. Masteries, we have War Master on him, of course. Then we have Husk. He is on an Affinity Breaker set, and that's because I'm using him in the Curse City, and I want the stun. That's why he's built like this. He's a bit fast for the Spider. You don't need his stats on him, but it's just the build that I already had, so I'm not going to change it just for this tournament. That's the whole idea, to try and make it with champions that we already have built, you know? So those are the stats. Masteries, again, Helm Smasher as tier 6. I'm not using him in Hydra anymore, so I don't actually require the rest. And I should get a different blessing on him now that I have him at 6-star. I haven't even realized that I have him at 6-star. Stagnite, Relentless, Perception. You want him fast, accuracy. I do have crit rate and crit damage on him, but he's not really doing insane damage. Masteries. War Master as tier 6 for this bad boy. White Rhinonia, she's on a curse set. She's built for my Hydra team. That's why I was sure that she's going to be faster than the rest of the champions. War Master as tier 6 in terms of masteries. Raptor Drat, just regen and resistance, but you don't really need her. Then we have Akot. He's on a regeneration. You don't need a resistance on him because the spiderlings won't attack him. This is just the build that I have on him for general content, you know. Accuracy and resistance. decent speed, decent survivability. Masteries actually have Eagle Eye. Funny enough, I haven't even realized that. Then we have Akot. No masteries on this bad boy. I did build him specifically for that stage because I gave him resistance, knowing that he will be the tank for the spiderlings. He's on a regeneration and perception. Total stats, 67k HP, 4k defense, 240 speed. You need around 330 plus resistance to be safe, and you need 250 accuracy. That's about it, guys. No masteries, as you guys probably just noticed. Super simple to get this tournament done, especially with the duo team, because you can use food. Keep in mind, you need epic food. Don't use rares because you won't get points for this tournament. And if you want to see the team for Stage 10 hard mode, only by using epic champions, Cold Heart can be replaced, as I mentioned, by a Royal Guard or something else. Click on the video in the pinned comment. That was all for the video. Much love. Appreciate all of you guys watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.